Alright, what's going on YouTube? Dylan FX back here with, I think we're on episode 4 or 3 of Journey to Profitability. Regardless, as you can see by the description, title, this is probably my worst trading week known to date. And it's completely all on me, and I'm showing you this to, be completely transparent along the journey. So honestly, I'm not going to go too deep into kind of the trades themselves, but kind of what happened to me mentally, I believe, and what I didn't do and what I can do to kind of get back on track this week, because the markets really just didn't move all week. But to start the week on USD CHF, I got in because we had clear bounces down here. I thought, we broke above this. We had a little retest. I thought we were just going to continue. We went into profit, and then I got out right when I kind of went to drawdown because I was risking way too much. I got too caught up in trying to pass the challenge instead of just focusing on my quality of trades. I think that's kind of where I messed up this week. The biggest problem that I did is I was thinking too much about how much I was going to make and not about what my trades were. Because if I was thinking about just solely the trades, realistically, I literally only would have entered one trade this week because, as you can see, the markets didn't move all week. They maybe moved like a total of like 23 pips. I mean, if you got in down here when the week started, like it's just not good. But I'm just gonna move on to the next trade. Clearly, this trade didn't work out. It didn't move, but we're gonna move on to really just the only other real trade I took this week that I gave 2 separate tries because I thought it was gonna go, but the markets just didn't move this week, and that was my biggest thing. Is I should have made the adjustment and be like, the markets aren't moving this week. Why am I trading? The second I got stopped out of this trade, I was so hell bent and on passing this challenge and getting it done and how much I was gonna make and all of that instead of just focusing on my quality of trades that I let this happen. I mean, it was a clean trade. I mean, both times I entered, I thought it was gonna go clean break, retest. Um, we had rejections. I mean, my second entry was here. I entered on the rejection. I thought it was gonna go. I mean, but the market clearly didn't move all week. We ranged all week. We started up here to start the week, came down, and just ranged all week. But yeah, I think I just got FOMO from, like, there was no setups. There was literally no setups. After this, there was no setups. I should have just took the week off. Kind of just chilled, but I wanted to make something happen when there was nothing happening. And in trading, that's probably the worst thing that you can do to yourself, is trying to force something that's not there. In every instance, you want to just take what the market gives you and focus solely on your quality of trades. And that's pretty much the opposite of what I did this week or last week. I was focusing on how much I was going to make and how much I wanted to make, and not just focus on the quality of trades like I had been doing and being disciplined and being smart. And it cost me big time, clearly. So this video is going to be a short one because I think those are the main things that I need to work on. Is just focus on my quality of trades. Don't worry about the dollar amount, the percentage amount. Don't even think about it. Know how much you're going to go in risking. I'm going to stick to 2%. We're going to see what happens, and we're not even going to think about it. We're going to focus on our risk to reward 1 and 2. We're going to focus on breaks and retests. and no multiple trade setups at the same time. That's what, if we enter one trade, we're going to stick it through all the way out, and we're not going to enter anything else. And we're going to be patient, and we're just going to find the best setups, because I think this is going to be a good week. Last week was really bad. It is Q4, so the weeks are going to be choppy. But I think this week can be a good one if I do the right things and I make it a good one. So yeah, honestly, that's it. Those are my key takeaways from the week and what I'm gonna be kind of focusing on and working on. And I think if I just stick to my plan, I'm gonna risk 2% and kind of just focus on finding good quality trades and kind of having that awareness of seeing that nothing's happening. And if nothing's happening, don't even give the markets the time of the day. So I think that's going to be the biggest thing for me this week, is really locking in, being disciplined, waiting for clear setups. And if there's not any clear setups, don't take anything. And if I'm in a setup, hold it. Hold it till it hits stop loss or TP. There's no other option. If I enter, it's because I enter and I have to deal with the risk and I have to deal with the repercussions. Because then you kind of just get in this game and in this spiral of entering and exiting, and it's just not a good cycle to be in. And that's the best way I know to kind of end that. So this week, the number one thing is focus on the quality of trades, not the percentage amount, the dollar amount. Focus on solely the quality. The account will handle itself. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. We'll be alright. I'm going to figure it out, and that's pretty much the point of this series, is to grow and learn along the way and be able to document it and show, what happened and what I did wrong. And and I even missed this trade. That's how much I just kind of just want to get this out of my head. These trades this was my other. I took this same entry at the same time as I was taking my second Euro USD entry, Euro CAD, and it was horrible. I mean, I got faked out so bad. But even this, it didn't move. So, biggest thing is focus on the quality of my trades, focus on breaks and retests. I need real confirmations. If the market's not giving me anything, don't trade it. Don't force it. Don't worry about the account. Just focus on the quality of trades at all times. And because this is what I've noticed that I've done to myself, is I've had a few good weeks, a few solid weeks, and then I would start getting out of the mindset of just focusing on the quality of trades, and I would think about the dollar amount or the percentage amount, and that would just ruin every bit of progress that I made. I think the best way to stay disciplined is to just focus on the quality of the trades, not how much you're making, and just focus on finding good setups, taking good setups, and executing good setups. I think that's going to be the biggest thing for me, at least. So, yeah, going into next week, our 3 main takeaways: focus on the quality of the setup, no multiple setups, and have the awareness to see if the market is going to do anything, or if it's just not moving, or if there's just no volume, and be patient. And the last thing, so 4 main things. The last thing, don't it just blanked. My mind just blanked. Okay, anyways, the last thing, so we have focus on the quality of the trades, no multiple trades, have the awareness to see if the market's moving. I think those are going to be the biggest 3. And then just being patient. I think we're going to have to be really patient and get back to what got us here in the first place, and then I think we'll be on the road. But I'm going to scratch this week from my memory altogether. I'm on my MT, on my MetaTrader. I'm literally going to keep just clicking on this week's. I'm not even going to look at the full display of what happened. We're just going to keep it on this. Just look at nothing. Just focus on this week and this week only. But yeah, this is probably my worst trading week by far ever, honestly. But it'll be alright. We're going to bounce back. But alright, YouTube. See ya.